at what we should look for in candidates when we are trying to hire them. Um, I would look for three things which are very, very important for them to be successful in their career. The first would be curiosity. Okay. How curious they are in terms of observing things around and trying to go a little deeper, connect things, and understand why, stuff like that. The second would be their ability to collaborate. This is important because each one comes with certain domain knowledge and certain unique skills, and their impact would be manifold if they are able to collaborate with others with complementary skills. Otherwise, on their own, they'll be having only a minimal impact. So their ability to collaborate actually amplifies their impact. The third is their learnability, the willingness to learn, willingness to go out of their comfort zone and learn new things. So we are looking at assessing a candidate on three things: curiosity, collaboration, and learnability. So if this is what we have to look for, then a typical half an hour interview, the half an hour time may not be sufficient to study all these things and compare two candidates A and B and say whether A is better than B in terms of curiosity, collaboration, and learnability. So it needs definitely a longer interaction to do that. And also it cannot be across the table interview asking them a few questions and they answering. That may not reveal all these attributes, the characteristics. So if you look at the way the interviews should evolve, one is it should be a longer time of interaction, which can happen, suppose if you are offering the students a summer internship and they have come to you and spent 2 or 3 summers with you, so that you have had sufficient time to observe them and conclude where they are in terms of curiosity, collaboration, and learnability. Then there are lesser chances that you'll be making a mistake when you compare two candidates A and B. Second is, since a lot of it, I can't ask, are you curious? There is no answer, yes or no to it. I have to observe. I have to observe him under different scenarios and see how curious he is, how good he is in collaboration, and how smart he is in terms of learning new things. So here again, we have to have some kind of a lab where we can let them go and do things where we can observe and then conclude how they are in these three dimensions. So we have to move away from a simple question and answer kind of an interview and get into the mood of creating a conducive space, a lab kind of a thing, maybe a curiosity lab, a collaboration lab, a learnability lab, and then let them there maybe for half an hour or so, or maybe even a longer time, and observe how they behave, how curious they are, how comfortable they are in collaborating with others. Typically, you remember in those MBA admissions, we used to have a roundtable discussion and stuff like that. Even that, people struggle because some people, by the time they make up their mind and start to speak, the time would have been over. And so, even though they had a good idea, they would have never had the chance to speak. And everybody will be trying to speak. So, time constraint should go away so that we get a longer time to observe these people. And also, right ambience, the right environment, like a curiosity lab, a collaboration lab, a learnability lab, where we can observe how these people work and then decide how good they are in these three skills. But this is a matter of time where we figure out how to do it. But what to look for, I am very clear that what to differentiate a mobility engineer who is going to be successful in the future would be curiosity, collaboration, and learnability. This is something very important. So we have to figure out ways in which we can assess candidates for these three skills.